Hello everybody out there and welcome back to another episode of The World's Finest. And we're kicking this week off with not one, not two, but three books. Two from one company and one from another. We got Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 10, Issue 20. We've got Powers Cubed, Issue number 2. Both of those from Dark Horse. And then we're going to conclude with Dynamite's Voltron From The Ashes, Issue number 2. So we've got a 20, a 2, and a 2. Oh wow, all 2s. 3 2s, except one has a 0 in front of it. And let's start with that one. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 10, episode. See? I knew it. Season 10, Issue 20! I can talk. Artwork, please, sir. This issue is a standalone issue. You got Buffy and Spike fighting against what they call an incubus. An incubus basically steals the life force from people through hypnotic trance and through physical contact or intimate contact. So this girl who was victimized by an incubus, it's kind of like an SVU kind of case. So Buffy and Spike take it on. Also Xander and Anaya. There's something going on with Anaya's spirit, and we find out what that is. Xander and Giles are on a different case involving a possession of a fortune teller, and both of these stories are going on, in the book separately. Obviously, there's two teams, two separate things going on. So we find out something about Anaya. We see that Buffy and Spike are having their moments, especially because there's that kind of like victimized thing going on with the person they're helping, and we find out, like I said, there's something going on with Anaya. I won't spoil that, but the end of the book actually. We do get tidbits on what that is and what's going to be going on, obviously, probably till season's end. Artwork in this book, as always, is really good. I really liked it. I liked the way the Incubus was taken care of by Buffy and Spike. This is a really great issue. Story is very strong with Buffy. If you are a fan of Buffy, you're going to be loving this book about as much as I am. Next, we got Powers Cubed, issue number 2. And artwork, please. So now we've got this boy, I forgot, oh god, his name left me completely. We find out more about his father though, and his name completely left my mind. Kenny. And his father, we get a background on his father. Spoiler alert here, so be warned. The father's an alien, and he betrayed his people because he fell in love with Kenny's mom, and he believed that the aliens were going to invade Earth, and he was against it. So he turned coat. He had his entire makeup changed, so this way he could be human. And then he basically betrays his people, and him and the mother leave. He becomes a double agent. He turns on them, and now they're back for him. But he made the device for Kenny in order for him to defend and protect Earth against the people that are going to be taking his father. And actually, spoiler alert again, they kind of do take the father by the end of the issue, and the father's like, listen, I'm going to go, and he tries to explain as much as he can to Kenny before he's taken. But it was a really good issue. The artwork's great. You've got this special agent who's not working with the government, but she's a secret agent, and she wants to bring Kenny and the father in, sort of, kind of, the way she puts it. And I like how he took the cube and he made this gigantic robot out of it through the cube, and that's like his bodyguard. Really cool issue, and he's also he's not stupid, but at the same time he's very interesting. Artwork was great. The story is definitely worth it. And then we also got that Nazi guy who wants the cube to use against mankind for his own purposes. And again, he's one of those funny villains, and I love it. That's what makes this book so cool. And I love Click. I believe his name is Click. He's like that little sidekick that's like, oh, what are we going to do now? Oh, this is a nice place. So what are you going to do? Or da-da-da-da. He's cool. I like Kenny. So now Kenny's basically going to try to find a way to save his father. And now you got this other guy, the scientist, the Nazi scientist who wants the cube. And now you've got the aliens who've taken the father, we don't know where. So lots of stuff is going on, and it's really cool and really interesting, and I'm really loving it. Awesome book. Powers Cubed issue 2 definitely keeps me hooked. And now finally, going into Dynamite, Voltron From The Ashes, issue number 2. We get more scenes from the final battle of Voltron. The battle that ended Voltron, but also ended the threat to the universe, and the universe was finally safe and free. However, the Robies do return by the end of this issue, but we do get Jace's team, I believe he's called. Jace. Yeah, I was right, Jace. Jace and his team, who are always in second place. They always fall right behind the red team. And the red team, there's another, like, capture the flag contest. And red team wins again. And Jace's team, which is the black team, or the green team. Am I wrong? No, it was the black team. I was right. They get second place. But that's when, spoiler alert, like I said, the Robies show up. And Voltron is now needed once again. However, Jace's team is left behind. And the red team are the ones that are ending up in the Lions chambers. Do I believe the red team's going to be able to pilot the Lions? No. I believe Jace's personality. I love Jace's personality. He believes that, you know, the world's at peace. Who cares? It's like us. You know, we believe there's always peace. There's never going to, nothing bad's ever going to happen again. It's been hundreds of years, and now here they are again. They've been set free because I forgot what the person's name was, is now back, and this person wants to bring, you know, war again. And it's just a really good issue. We get introduced to all the characters in Jace's team, and you see that they're you could tell that they're the second place team because of their personalities and how, you know, they're striving to be the best, but they're falling ever so short behind by the red team, who think they're the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And now they've got, like I said, the Lions. Let's see if they can pilot the Lions. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to come down to Jace and his team to pilot the Lions because, I don't know, they just have the feel to the Voltron Force to them, whereas the red team is just like they follow the rules to the T, whereas Jace kind of tries to bend them a little bit. We saw that in the first issue, and I think that's what's going to be what gets them to be the new Voltron Force team. I'm loving this book, and the artwork, as always, is awesome. The flashback was really great with the original Voltron Force. Hopefully after this series we'll get some present-day Voltron, because obviously this is the future. I would love to see the regular Voltron team back at some point again. And with that, that's it for this for you guys. As always, links are in the description below. Feel free to check them out at your leisure. Let me know what you thought of any of the 3 books I talked about in the comments below. And as always, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video.